Okay, so I don't feel bad. I'll do a video real quick. It ain't gonna be long, Chris, I promise. I don't feel bad about talking and expressing the way that I feel about African Americans. Sorry, I had something on my face. About the way African Americans have been treated and the way that African Americans continue to be treated. Um, if we do not stand together and start speaking up to the things that hurt us the most or that we feel are unfair. After I've done my research and realized how much information was stolen from African Americans and how much African Americans actually don't know about themselves that they should know so that they can prosper, because if you think about it, there are plenty of African Americans who pray and ask God for help and deliverance, and they have everything inside of them. They have the faith, they believe in God, and then for some odd reason, they find themselves stressing or struggling for something that they shouldn't be stressing for. And why is that? Because the white man has robbed us from so much. So me posting my comments on YouTube, I'm giving it to you straight out. Go to my Instagram, MJ Blue Thriller. You'll be able to read a lot more. But I am now posting a little bit more, or excuse me, a lot more content about how I feel and how other African Americans and people of color feel, but more importantly, African Americans, because if you think about it, white people have killed and stolen from each continent and from each race. Okay? So, therefore, we all who are a part of the people of color, we are to stand before them and take them down, because there's no more of that taking each part of someone's culture or idea or money, respect and dignity and the trust from people of color who do nothing wrong. It's time to stand up against them, and I don't feel upset about making the decision to say the things that I do say about white people, because I don't like neither one of them. You know, yeah, I've had some white people who've respected me and showed me a good thing or two, but and blessed me. They have. But now that I am 100% awoken about how much we were robbed and how much, no matter how much we are getting along with white people, at the end of the day, their DNA says that our DNA is not alike. Now, that doesn't make, it for you to, hate another race. Yes, that doesn't make that. But once you do your research and you realize that that DNA is dangerous, then, now you're up against continuing to give that white person a chance, and maybe they may, be different. They might be different now, but at the end of the day, the DNA is saying another thing. But I've known that a white person's DNA determines the type of person that they are. And our DNA does not want to be around. It's not even, it was never even meant for a white person to be around a black person. It was a mistake made. And I just want to let you guys know I don't feel bad. I used to feel bad when I was brainwashed, and I felt ashamed of my own heritage, my own color, my own blackness, the things that we normally do as blacks, just normally. I would feel ashamed to express my true black self in front of other white people just to fit in, so that I can be proper, and and they looked at black culture as disrespectful, and that's the reason why. um and then when I say black culture, I'm talking about slang talk, or using different phrases to describe something, anything that was more dominated within the black community, that anything that was used that was normally used in a way that couldn't be repeated by others the right way, um, such as like body language or type of walk or your style and things like that. That is something that some blacks had been ashamed to present and to express in front of other whites. And, once you fully awaken and know that the white people took from blacks and they continue to do that in other races so that they can live off of us, they get the credit and we don't. That is the thing. Or we get half the credit or a percentage of that. And so without blacks, there wouldn't be any white people. And that was my reason for continuing to, express myself the way that I feel about whites, because I'm fully awakened and I know exactly where I come from, how much information I have within me, what I'm capable of doing. And I don't need a white man to tell me I can't do this. I'm not educated enough to do that and things like that. We are the education that they need to be learning from.